Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, decided to spend some money or coins in order to clear that 2 SBC and eventually rank up Ronaldo. So here we are doing the 2 SBC in the Spring Break event itself. So you can see me now trying my best to get the players, but of course I've tried my best to get it low. And of course, with that ranked up, eventually I managed to increase the team OVR to 131, so another 1 OVR itself. And yes, I'm keeping Ronaldo for good because I think he has the best chance of getting a header in. So this is really something that I want to do. Trying ranking up him all the way to 13. Alright, so I spent about 300,000 coins in the first SBC itself. So you can see here, these are some of the players. You can get roughly about 130, 140,000 coins per player. So I just round up to about 300,000 or so. Okay, so generally these are the players you can get for this Spring Break event itself. So the SBC require 2 of the players from Spring Break, and of course you also require the OVR, the team OVR itself. So I'm trying to hunt for players at the same time, trying to my best to look for non-Spring Break players as well, because I needed to fulfill that team requirement, the team OVR requirement. Besides ranking up, I also managed to level up by training Ronaldo to 99 right now. I'm really hoping that I have sufficient XP so I can basically level him up to the first 100 OVR player of my own. Besides the fact that besides Ronaldo, who is 99 right now, of course Beckham is already 100, but I've been wanting to always rank up Ronaldo. Ranking up Ronaldo is something that will help you in the OVR, that's for sure, and also increase his ability. Of course, along the way, I decided to look for 79 OVR players as well, and realized actually I have some of them in my own list of players. So I'm going to probably just see whether we can fulfill that without spending extra money after getting that 2 players. When I talk about money, I mean coins, okay, not actual money. So with that, we have bought 2 players with the spring players, they call it. Of course, I got one more, but I'm not going to use that because there is one of a higher OVR. So I'm going to fit in some 79s as well, and I think I can able to fulfill the requirement of 82 minimum for team. So that's it. Ranking up Ronaldo helps, and also leveling him up to, hopefully to 100 soon. Eventually I want to keep this Ronaldo all the way, as I mentioned earlier. Alright, so now with all the 5 players in, I think we are good to go. Take a look. Alright, so we have did the first rank SBC. Now let's proceed to do this. This is for epic. It's very rare to find an epic, and it has a higher requirement of 85 team OVR using 5 players. And again, I spent about 700,000 coins on these players straight from the market, so that we can fulfill the requirement here. Spring players are not that expensive after all, so I believe if you wait slightly, maybe a few more days later, it may be even cheaper. But I'm trying to do it because I'm really anxious to rank up the Ronaldo. I need one more rank before we can hit the increase in OVR. So you need 5 ranks for 1 OVR, and of course I could do it on the lower rank OVR players or lower rank players actually. The ranks itself is every 5 rank 1 OVR. So of course you rank a rank 3 to a rank 4 will be much cheaper, but I want to focus all my rank up materials on a player, so I'm focusing on Ronaldo himself. So here we are going to spend another 700,000 coins hunting for players of higher OVR bearing in mind we'll need 85, so we need those 85 team OVR. So of course we can have a mixture of some 85 or 86 or 87, and then I can mix with some 83 or 84. So that's one way. But of course you can see here spins like Spring Break players are quite reasonable price according to what I've researched so far. Let's quickly just move in and take a look at the Epic requirements again, and we try to fit in the players that we have, and then we'll see how we work up from here. Alright, so we have 3 currently, but of course I'm trying to not use that 89 because the 89 comes with a rank 2. Don't waste that at the juncture. Probably you can able to fit in some of my own players. Alright, so let's take a look whether we can fit in that 2 and probably not, because that would make the team OVR down. I think I'll rather search for 3 more of roughly 83, 84 OVR, the lowest. Shouldn't choose like 80, 81 because that will pull the team OVR down by too much. It's also good to locate some of the players that are higher OVR as long as 85 and above. This doesn't set requirement of Spring Break players, but you can see that a lot of Spring players appear. That means that the Spring players are quite reasonable. Even the normal players are not priced that cheap. So that's it. I would say Spring Break players are still reasonable price. Probably a lot of people are claiming them from the event and throwing them into the market. With an oversupply, they seem cheaper than other normal players. They are non-event players itself. Okay, so we can see really a lot. Of course, Chapamutin will be another one, 84 for me. So together with my Spring players, I think I have about 3 of them already. Of course the SBC only require 2, but of course I'm choosing the cheapest 85 and above OVR players here. So given the fact that we're quite a number of 86 and higher, we should be able to fit in 183. Hopefully it comes in lower budget. I'm trying to fulfill. Okay, Wuxi looks good. I think he'll be one of them, but let's see whether there are cheaper options here. So if there isn't, then probably we'll get Wuxi of 83 to fit in the bill. So at the end of the day, we have the requirements there. We're going to reduce the budget to slightly of 138,000 coins and see whether there are other players besides Wuxi or not. If not, then Wuxi will be the player that we'll buy, and then we can go with the SBC already. So I think decision is made. Wuxi will be the cheapest among the players here. So here we go. We have completed the requirements for 45 players, and end of the day 85 team OVR SBC for this epic upgrade rank up shot itself. Alright, quickly I've fit in the remaining 3 players. We'll see one of them, and then we're gonna fit in another 2 more, Chapomutin, and 1 more. Here we go. Alright, so that's great. We have done our 5 players and a cost about roughly 700,000. With that total, we spent about $1 million for this 2 SBC. Fantastic, epic. Alright, so let's check it out. Alright, we have enough materials to rank up. We need a 93 player. Putting Ronaldo in would be quite a waste, probably the next rank up. So I'm going to buy this player, a 93 CB, the cheapest 93 I can find in the market. So it costs about 7,000. So I'm going to buy him and then fit into the rank up itself, because we need a 93. So that's his price. Of course, if you're lucky, you may find him cheaper, but I'm buying him at 7K, and we're gonna move in from here. Alright, so with that, we have the player required. So generally we spend $1 million on the SBC, another 767 on this 93. That'll be already 1.7 or 1.8 million already. There's also a cost for the rank up itself, which is the cost incurred of I think about 1.25 million itself. So I'm going to show you. See, there's a rank up price of course itself. So in generally, all in all, that's a lot of money. 1,767,1.25, over 3 million just for rank up. is quite a lot, but I think it's totally worth it. Alright, finally my first player, rank 13, Ronaldo. Alright, coming towards the end of this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Next one I'm gonna probably work harder for another rank up material before I can rank to 14. Alright, thank you for watching again. Goodbye.